Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Swati and today's topic might feel a little sticky. Yes, we are diving into the world of conflict of interest at work. So have you ever wondered if your side hustle or that amazing deal from a family friend might cause a problem with your employer? Well, you are not alone because in this video we'll break down everything you need to know about conflict of interest policies, including what they are, how to address them, and even the potential disciplinary measures involved. So buckle up and get ready to become a conflict of interest pro in your organization. So, employee conflict of interest refers to a situation in which an employee's personal interest or relationships may interfere with their ability to make impartial decisions or acts in the best interest of their employer. It occurs when an employee has a vested interest, either financial or personal, that could influence their actions or decisions at work. So, some of the examples may include when an employee has a financial stake in a company, supplier, or competitor that may compromise their objectivity. Secondly, decision making that favor individuals with whom the employee has a close personal relationship. Thirdly, accepting or offering gifts, incentives, or payments that could influence business decisions. Then next, working for a competitor or having a side business that directly competes with the employer's interest. Or maybe favoring family members or close friends in employment decisions, promotions, or business transactions. Therefore, conflict of interest can lead to compromised integrity, biased decision making, compromised company resources, damage to professional relationship, and legal consequences. And to prevent conflict of interest, organizations often establish policies and codes of conduct that outline expectations for employees, require disclosure of potential conflicts, and provide guidelines for managing conflicts appropriately. Transparency, open communication, and ethical behavior are essential in mitigating and resolving conflicts of interest in workplace. So, employee conflict of interest aims to safeguard our company's integrity and reputation by ensuring that our employees' interests do not conflict with their professional duties and responsibilities. This policy is vital for maintaining trust, transparency in all our operations, ensuring that all employees act in the best interest of the company. And this conflict of interest policy applies to all individuals employed by the company, whether they are full-time, part-time, contractual, or temporary employees. It also extends to independent contractors and representatives acting on behalf of the company. Firstly, an employee conflict of interest policy must comprise a clause stating that every employee or agent of the company is under the obligation to disclose any potential or prevalent conflict of interest as soon as they arise, and that failure to disclose can result in termination of employment. Secondly, the ideal employee conflict of interest policy includes a proper reporting procedure. It must mention that the reporting procedure of a conflict of interest has to go through the HR department and then the manager. Thirdly, any employee wanting to disclose and state their conflict of interest either personally or with the company's interest will be allowed to do through confidentiality and protection. However, taking dishonest advantage of a conflict of interest can result in disciplinary action and no confidentiality protection will be provided in that case. A clause must also state that employee must keep their potential conflict of interest with the company's interest confidential and prevent unauthorized use or dissemination. In the first measure, when a possible conflict of interest arises, the board of directors and the HR department shall collect all the important information and questions from the concerned parties. And if the outcome of this assessment result in the assertion of a conflict of interest, then appropriate measures will be taken to address and mitigate the same. And if no conflict of interest is found, the evaluation will be documented without any disciplinary action. Secondly, if an actual conflict of interest is found, the potential impact shall be reviewed retroactively. Assessing potential impact entails that all the affected parties, including directors, employees, and stakeholders, shall be notified of the same, and an inquiry will be conducted by the board of directors and HR department to assess the extent of the impact of this conflict of interest that carries on the company and parties involved. Then, after reviewing and assessing the conflict of interest on case-by-case basis, resolutions like disciplinary action may be undertaken. The board of directors and HR department will determine resolutions that shall be necessary and may also include termination of employment or suspension. As per the second measure, the conflict management is an essential clause of the employee conflict of interest policy, wherein the employee's conflict of interest with that of the company can be dealt with in numerous ways. Conflict management as a mitigation measure includes reassigning responsibilities, independent reviews, and minimizing the impact of an actual or potential conflict. An ideal employee conflict of interest policy requires a supervisor to ensure compliance with conflict management measures. Then, imparting proper training and education is also critical resource in enforcing conflict of interest policy, as it helps employees to handle all these points, because education and training must go beyond reinforcing information to employees to achieve these objectives. It must encompass quality training with interactive scenarios that help employees teach the relevance and importance of conflict of interest situations and their repercussions. Then, a designated compliance officer should oversee the conflict of interest policy within their official capacity. A separate department must monitor compliance, ensuring employees adhere to this policy and suggest the updates. Now, in the third measure, every employee conflict of interest policy shall encompass consequences of non-compliance, which includes: first, in case of non-compliance with the conflict of interest policy, disciplinary action includes termination or suspension from the company. This must be stated clearly in the non-compliance clause of the conflict of interest policy. Secondly, employee conflict of interest can damage a company's reputation, affecting the profitability. Hence, reputational risk and regulatory issues leading to sanctions and lawsuits must be specified in the consequences of non-compliance in conflict of interest policy. I hope now you are clear with the policy about conflict of interest for employees that can assist HR professionals in crafting and implementing the policy in their organization. If so, then please like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get connected with HR Administ and to receive future notification about such useful and informative videos.